Webster Dictionary defines tornadoes as a violent, destructive, whirling wind, accompanied by a funnel-shaped cloud that progresses in a narrow path over the land. A tornado can form just about anywhere. Tornadoes have been observed in every continent except Antarctica. They can be found in South Central and Eastern Asia, the Philippines, Southern Africa, New Zealand, and other parts of the world. Tornadoes are frequently found in the United States, with the vast majority being observed in the Tornado Alley region of the U.S. Tornado Alley does not have a specific meaning or defined location, but it is associated with the areas between the Rocky Mountains and the Appalachian Mountains. The media uses this term to refer to areas that have a greater number of tornadoes. The shaded area on the map will show you these associated areas and locations. According to the NOAA, these violent and destructive storms are the cause of about 80 deaths and over 1,500 injuries per year. So what causes tornadoes to form? Before thunderstorms develop, the wind changes direction and increases in speed and height. This creates a horizontal effect in the lower atmosphere with the rising air in the updraft. The air changes its tilt from horizontal to vertical, and now you have an area of rotation that has formed. This area extends through the storm and measures about 2 to 6 miles wide. This is the area that forms most violent storms. Tornadoes are the result of a strong thunderstorm, and they produce large hail and damaging winds. How can we stay informed if a tornado is coming? First, you can check to see if your community has weather sirens, what they sound like, and how they work. My community, however, does not have those. But an individual can stay informed by listening to the radio, especially a NOAA weather radio with a battery backup. These radios are a public service made possible by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration to provide a continuous weather information from the nearest National Weather Service office. Internet resources and television can also keep you informed of any tornado watches, warnings, and other information. Tornado watches means that tornadoes are possible, and you should stay tuned for further information on developing tornadoes. Tornado warnings means that a tornado has been sighted, therefore you should seek shelter and follow instructions. Along with the media using pulse Doppler radar to detect tornado activity, you should know what to watch for, such as darkened or greenish skies, low-lying clouds, hail, and loud roars as a notification that tornadoes could be possible. Knowing your facts can have a positive result. What are some myths and facts about tornadoes? Well, areas near rivers, mountains, or lakes are safe from tornadoes. That is false. The truth is there's no terrain that is safe from a tornado. Yellowstone National Park had a tornado that swept through the mountains, leaving destruction down 10,000 feet of mountain area. Highway overpasses supply adequate protection from a tornado. Again, this is false. In fact, overpasses are a dangerous place to be in such a storm. Windows should be open when there's an approaching tornado. This is also false. Opening windows can allow the damaging winds to enter. Windows should be left alone. In fact, you should stay away from the windows in such a storm. Let's focus on how we can be prepared in case these forces should strike. Be informed about all aspects of tornadoes. Stay away from windows, move to an interior room or a basement, and build a supply kit. Building a supply kit is a good way to prepare for a tornado should it approach. The kit should contain basic everyday needs for you and your family. Think about family members with special needs and items that they may need to accommodate them. Having the supply kit built well in advance will help in an emergency situation, especially if you should need to evacuate because of a tornado. Remember that although emergency and relief workers will be on scene to help you, they may take a while, so prepare food, water, and supplies for about 3 days, and keep in mind that after a devastating storm, regular services such as water, electricity, gas, and telephones may take longer to get back on, so plan your survival kit accordingly. It is important to be prepared for tornadoes in any area of the world. These destructive storms can form with little or no warning. They look transparent until debris starts flying or a cloud is formed. The average speed of a tornado is 30 miles per hour, but they can vary dramatically and go well upwards of 100 miles per hour. Wind speeds are categorized from an F1 to an F5, and damages can be light to incredible. They usually accompany a hurricane or tropical storm as they move onto land. Having knowledge of these storms, being aware and prepared for such a disaster is important to survival. Are you prepared for such a storm should it strike your neighborhood today? Thank you.